hits on something.
And that something is?
And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
The one final prison.
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Okay, let's play this game. Am I upside down? There's the lamppost. Am I going away from the prison? Then, if the prison isn't actually in it. Houses, I'm like in a suburbs. Like, that looks like an anime neighborhood. I watch a lot of anime. It's really creepy. Let's go. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. Oh, I'm calling like my past self? You're me? So you were trapped in the prison too?
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows.
Oh.
But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
Yeah. That's weird. It's like to escape. Strange, but in a way, I kind of miss being in prison. Feel completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Actually, I'm already forgetting what. Missed the prison. Why? Was there anything about it that you felt good about? Being here sucks. True, but maybe I only like things once I don't have them anymore. It was comfortable, I knew its limits, I knew my pace. But don't you feel excited about getting out the promise of freedom? Promises, I guess. Excited, it's the only thing that matters to me. It's the only thing keeping me going. Excited doesn't really do it justice. So, here's my interpretation. This is like, I guess he's talking to himself and the being in a prison, it's like, himself being in a prison, it's like him making the prison. So he's like, yeah, so the guy I'm talking to is like, yeah, I'm only making prison game? I don't know, that doesn't make sense now that I'm saying it. Just ignore everything I just said. Okay. In fact, you have to do something you care about, something to look forward to. You won't always have something that you care about as much as this. Just be without enthusiasm for a little bit. Nah, that's kind of weird. Say number 2. Pessimistic, kind of. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? I think I'm the first person to call back. No, paradoxed. I did get a call. That's how I escaped. I'm the first person to call back. I got a call. What did they tell you? What did you have to do to get out? They asked me how I felt about being imprisoned. That freed you? How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. It will make sense, just tell me how you feel. Let's help this guy, just tell me how you feel. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. Go on. Press all 3. And the game ends.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. August 2009. We're only in 2009. There's like 3 years left. How long have I been recording? I'm just gonna check real quick. 44 hours.
Coda wanted to make
hours,
a game
minutes.
about talking to someone other than himself.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I kind of messed something up. Okay. Talking to someone other than himself. Okay.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle. with the 2 doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
There's someone in the transition place. Clean. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having this clean this entire house by myself, and all right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows loans and hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on.
Don't worry about me,
he begins putting much more
okay, I'll
effort
listen to
into
you.
the visual polish of his work.
Visual polish.
And this particular game took 2 months to create as
what?
well.
Time dedication. Something I don't have. We'll have time, don't have dedication. Okay. Don't worry about me. I'll place this nice. I'll glad to see you alright. And lousy homes make home loaners. Are we cleaning this whole place? That's the story, little one. Oh, don't worry now. We'll be through this mess in no time. I promise you'll wish there was more. Why don't I finish up here, and in the meantime you could clear the table. Just clear the table. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, could you run to the bathroom and make the bed? Make the bed in the bathroom? What? Whatever. Let's make the bed. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the details matter. How'd you end up doing this job? A friend dragged me along at a time when I was particularly desperate for cash. Turns out I've never felt so good doing something for money my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Oh, speaking of demons, someone put this couch in all a mess. Would you come up and straighten these pillows here? Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're there. Mopped. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. Oh. Oh no. Sorry. No, it was stupid, sir. No, come on, tell us. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Wash. Last time I checked, the tub needed to clean. You're avoiding something. No need to be perfect. We're all just human. Are all those books still? What? Books? Shelved. If so, perfect. Now then, why don't you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you. And eventually cohere into something meaningful.
So all these things digest. I'm trying to, I can't focus on 2 things at once. You gotta let everything happen and just think about it. Whatever work you do, otherwise it owns you, so why don't you have a task at hand and leave the future chores to you?
I know that Coda really liked this game.
Present you wants to smooth out the rug in the bedroom, believe it or not. Trust me,
he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it.
Look at this game.
This was during a period of a few months where he was, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Is he on his happy pills? It's repeating. Earlier when I said I had a cheesy thought, I was going to say, but when it occurs to me, this house is a lot like one soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. In a way, it does. You take care of it, and by taking care of it, it gives you something to do. Oh no, there's some stuff in my thing. Okay, it's gone. It was blocked. Steam notification to block my options. Don't know why I felt weird saying there's nothing wrong about that. But there's a bit of truth in it, no? Anyway, what? Do I keep making the wrong choices? Housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books. I cleaned up the books, but I'll gladly do it again. You're welcome. Oh goodness, those pillows over on the couch are a real mess.
I'm glad he found some peace.
So this is his like happy game. This is like his personal thing. Question, do you enjoy this?
Of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
But the time the dark space will make the other side seem brighter?
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Until something happened. Hold on, my like mouth's getting dry. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
This one gets a bit goofy.
Wait, I need to get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. All that constant talking made my mouth dry. Okay, Chapter 11, Lecture, September 2009. Getting close to 2011. Let's continue. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? I'm a professor. Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. The workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person's a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you think who is so undeveloped as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how do we do it, but how do we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It is so easy. It is so easy.
About halfway through the game, the perspective shifts.
Being perfect is effortless. Being perfect. Whoa. What?
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
No. Hold on. Water bottle. On the way to work, I told an elder person to start contributing to society. I still love you, and that made me feel cold inside. Drinking is not hurting my life. Whoa, what? So the yellow options are what you're supposed to say. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? Shoot, what is that? Like all my fears being so. There is no truth, there is no past. I just keep going to lesson plan. Holy shoot, you guys have something to come about. Yeah. Everyone run! Run!
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
I don't know what that means. Like, I'm not getting a point out. I didn't get a point out of that. Like, I got so not a person not as perfect as you think they'd be.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex.
The shelves are back.
So I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Stage. I'm a rock star. There's no noise from the crowd. Oh, is it a play? Makes more sense. Oh, shoot. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you'll be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Okay, this wall. Good, stay right there. The one across from the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. It's one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Do I stay right here? Hello. Hello. That's it? That's not a conversation. You actually need to converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. I like you. Wow. No, that's not what I said to her. That's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, at that just one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's just you need to feel better of the setting. There were a lot of people staring around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent people nearby. Talk to her again. What? Oh, this is cool. What do I? No, it's fun. Now talk to her again. You must have worked really hard to get what you are. I'll bet you've learned to lean into the pain. What are some of the sacrifices you had to make? You're messing it all up again. What am I messing up? You'll figure out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Lamppost. Let's go to the lamppost. Now what? I am in prison. What? Okay, yes, now this is working. This is what it was like.
With this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety,
to close yourself out from the world
and having to chase success. The answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with his person, to bring him closer.